You're listening to the Sweet Life Entrepreneur Podcast. Simplified strategies to grow your service business and launch a life you love faster. With business mentor and entrepreneur activator, April Beach.
But yeah, if you can just talk about the rings of recruitment, let's just talk about how many rings are there?
There are 4, but I think that talking about 3 of them, I'll just talk about it in 3 chunks.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So that'll be the teaching angle of the show, is the ring, how to recruit people for your, to sell your program. And then you can dive into the rings of recruitment. That's so exciting.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm so excited. All right. Note our time. And we'll try to keep it. In a perfect world, I'd love to keep it at like 20, 25 minutes, because that's what people are usually listening to with the intro and the outro, about 26 minutes total now. But sometimes if we go on longer than that, it's no big deal. As long, just so we're clear. Awesome. I'm so excited. To be a part of this. This is going to be super, super fun.
I'm excited. Yay.
All right, you guys, welcome to Sweet Life Entrepreneur and Business Podcast number 175, and I'm here with my friend Laura Sprinkle. I will tell you, I still remember the first time speaking to Laura on the phone. She was incredibly helpful, and she was helping me take part in our friend Selena Sue's business program and promoting her business program, and I was waiting in the carpool line for my kids at school, waiting to pick my kids up from school. And I think, Laura, you were expecting your daughter at the time, and life was just such at a different place then. But I remember being like, this lady is so awesome. I can't wait to connect with her further. She's incredibly helpful. And these are the exact kind of people that I want and need in my life and business. So I'm super excited to finally get her here on the podcast. So let me give you her official introduction here, and then we'll turn it over to Laura to phase in, really who she is behind the scenes. So Laura Sprinkle teaches entrepreneurs how to grow their business through strategic high-touch partnerships through her signature training, Rock Your Affiliate program. She's helped industry leaders such as Amy Porterfield, Selena Sue, and Todd Herman build their partner programs, has seen over $10 million in partner revenues come in through her methods, and supported thousands of partners across dozens of industries. Her motto is partnerships first, fun always, and she sprinkles that message throughout every single thing that she does. A little bit more about Laura, even though you're gonna know this for yourself by the end of this show. She's been mentioned in Amy Porterfield's Online Marketing Made Easy podcast, and has been a featured guest expert for Selena Sue's year-long mastermind at events and on podcasts. So Laura, thank you so much for being on the show today. Give everybody a better introduction than me reading your bio could to you, who you are behind the scenes, and what it is that you actually do, please.
Thank you so much, April. I'm so honored to be here, truly. And it's always so funny hearing people read your bio back to you. And I'm like, wow, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
My bio has definitely gotten, a lot better over the years. And it's just so funny to think about the names that you were saying, the people that I get to work with, that I have the pleasure of supporting, and they're just real human beings behind the scenes, and you get to be friends with people, and they become not such a big deal to you, but then, hearing them out in the world, it's like, oh wow, this is pretty awesome. So I'm just super, super pumped to be here. And I got into all of this really because I'm a people pleaser, and ended up turning, what could be called a flaw into my biggest win. Obviously, I'm working on the people pleasing part, but really, I just love making friends with people, and I've been able to turn that into a beautiful career, making friends with some top industry leaders. So yeah, it's fun.
And you're very, very good at it. Okay, so tell us, what is your business? What do you do? So it's really clear that people understand. Specifically, what is your ninja skill, your zone of genius?
Yeah. So my ninja skill is, so I've done, you read all the stats there. Actually, it's closer to $12 million now.
Nice.
In partner revenue. Super exciting. So over the course of dozens of launches, some of which have generated millions of dollars, which is very exciting, I realized that every single launch, so I was behind the scenes as an affiliate manager at that time. And I realized, well, I'm doing the same thing every time, obviously with a different flavor for every client, but I had never seen out there somebody teaching how do you create affiliate launch or how do you create a partner program to get other people to share your work for you, which is what I was helping clients do. And so then I created a training, Rock Your Affiliate Program. Well, actually, even before I created the training, I created the system to use with clients, started implementing it, saw great results, started doing intensive days with people, saw great results there in consulting. And then now I have a training to teach people my exact system. So they create a core partner program, and then we have a 4-phase system that goes around it, which really loves people up in this beautiful way. And I love partnerships. I think that entrepreneurship can be lonely, and it can feel overwhelming to do it all on your own. And so when you can have other people promoting for you, it's just this beautiful win-win all around.
I love that. Okay, and so oftentimes, those of you guys that are faithful Sweet Life listeners here, we talk about 3 different ways to gain an audience. And Laura, you and I chatted a little bit about this behind the scenes before we started recording. So our audience knows, obviously, you can generate organic traffic. You can run ads, which some businesses do, some businesses don't. And there's always this third way. And our mutual friend, Kathy Hahn, actually says it really well. She says, when you don't have your own audience, the best way, the fastest way to grow your business is to borrow someone else's. And I love that. And that's like the third way. But so many people are just saying, geez, how do I actually do this? And so what you do, teaching people how to recruit affiliates to sell their program or their services, that really fits into that, hey, let's borrow somebody else's audience, that third way. So for those of you guys that are listening, you aren't really sure kind of where getting an affiliate on board fits into your overall marketing strategy, that's where. That's this third way, this, borrow somebody else's audience, recruit friends and friends of friends and people that love what you do in your business and know that you're a rock star to actually sell your products and your programs for you. And so, Laura, there's a couple of basic elementary questions I want to make sure that we're getting out of the way and we kind of hit the nail on the head before you dive into, you're going to teach us about how to recruit people and the rings of recruitment, which I'm so excited about. What actually, is there a certain definition for an affiliate, or like we talked about a JV, that you can explain here for those that might be really new to this type of business promotional model?
Definitely. So for me, I like to call them partners in general. And for me, a partner is a very broad term that can encompass a lot of different things. Because oftentimes when people hear the word JV, or I guess those are, joint venture partner is what that means, JV or affiliate, they think it has to be this online course launch, like our friend Selena does. When in reality, a partner program could encompass referrals, could be an affiliate, could be a joint venture, but a partner in this sense, and what you're talking about, is somebody who's going to be promoting your product, program, or service for you. And when they make a sale, you are going to give them a commission. So it's beautiful because with advertising, obviously you have to pay up front and you're not guaranteed a return on your investment. Whereas with an affiliate partner, a JV partner, or a referral partner, you're only paying them a commission when they make a sale.
I love that. Love that. Okay, so this is perfect segue. It just leads us right into, okay, great. How do we find these people? How do we find people that are interested in promoting our product, who want to sell this for, really the right reasons, usually because they believe in it, or they have used this before, or they believe in me as a business person and a business owner. Can you kind of guide us through those steps of how to get people on board?
Definitely. And actually first, even before I dive into that, I want to talk about why, and we've already touched on this a little bit, right, but again, why you would even consider this, because oftentimes the first initial thought when I say, and then you pay them a commission is, well, I don't want to pay people my hard-earned money for this thing. When in reality, like you said, you're borrowing somebody else's audience, you're cutting down the time it takes tremendously to get a lead on board, because if you were going to do that organically, it would take a while to build up your list or to reach more people. So you're getting a lead on board faster. Referrals are excellent customers because they've it's pre-framed. They're excited about you and your offer. And it's a faster sale because they've been referred. So it's a sale that you probably wouldn't have had otherwise, and that is the benefit of paying that commission out and saying, thank you so much for sharing my work. Like, I'm going to pay you for it. Absolutely. So I just want to get that out of the way, first of all.
No, I'm glad you said that too. So thank you so much. That's so important is, why are we doing this? And I will actually add to that you're so right. So we're very picky about who we partner with as far as affiliates. They're people we know and love and trust, and we love their work like you. We partner with you. And I remember that, as we go through and we recommend programs for our friends. So when we are acting as the affiliate partner, not as the main seller, I will get on the phone with people that I know saying, listen, you really need this. I know where you are in your business. You really need this. This is that one key that you were looking for. And I endorse this. I support you in this. And in most cases, we participate through that program with people that we refer. And so, yes, 100%, because I'm doing that work for the person, the owner of that program. I'm calling my clients personally and saying, hey, listen, I know you and this is going to be great for you. I won't call everybody because it's not great for everybody. And it's really, we do this with integrity when we see and we know we have clients or people that we worked with, for a period of time and say, hey, listen, we know this is what you need. So 100%. And that is worth whoever's program that we are recommending or selling as an affiliate partner to have me get on the phone and have my endorsement of their program to my people directly. And that, as an affiliate, that is by far worth its weight in gold. Nothing, you couldn't buy that sort of endorsement with all the tea in China as having somebody personally pick up the phone or personally write out, to somebody else saying, hey, listen, I really know that this is important for you. So I'm so glad that you said that. Yes. All right. Okay. So anything else we need to know about who can participate in affiliate programs? Are there any regulations behind who can participate and who can't in certain types of affiliate programs that we should talk about here in the beginning? Anything? I know we've kind of run into this in the past because I own two companies. One of them does a lot of work in medical. And so I know there's kind of some gray area there.
Yeah. So I do know, I definitely am not a lawyer or expert. I'll just clarify that on that end of things. And there are FTC regulations in place that everybody needs to be familiar with and agree to. And I would always have a terms and conditions for your partner program before you get started on recruiting. I do know that there are certain things, in the medical space or in the health space, and also in for lawyers. I have a client actually who's a lawyer, and so she has some different interesting things to be aware of, excuse me, when it comes to partners. One of the big things, though, because most people I'm assuming that are listening are not necessarily in those spaces, is you always want your partners to disclose that they are an affiliate. That is super important. And not only is it actually the law, which, it is also just
integrity.
You're not going to burn relationships that way. If I'm saying, oh my gosh, you have to go see this movie, and they go see the movie, that's not a big deal. But if every time I recommend a movie to a friend, I get $1,000 and I don't tell them, and then they find out later, that's going to be well, did you actually like that movie, or were you just telling me to go see it because you wanted $1,000? And so when you say up front, hey, yes, go see this movie. It is the best. I wouldn't recommend it otherwise. And I am getting a commission on the back end, but I wouldn't recommend it, unless I was really behind it. It just feels better.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so we are not attorneys. Talk to an attorney if you're in one of those strange industries that you don't know whether or not you can do this. But thank you for letting me put you on the spot there. That's what I usually say. It's always go talk to your attorney. But, again, that's medical and legal. Medical and legal are the two primary industries I think that's a case for. So I wanted to make sure we made that we talked about that up front. So Laura and I
For sure.
don't have all the perfect legal jargon on that, but this is
Right.
this is what for 99.99% of you, this is an amazing way to go about building your business. Okay, so how on earth, when we're thinking about reaching out to people, how do we find people that are the right people? Because we don't want to just find everybody, right? We want to find the right people that are invested in, take the time to pay attention to what it is they're selling. And actually, am I asking too much for somebody to want to love what they're selling of mine? Is that too much, or at least believe in it? So talk to us about how we find these people, your rings of recruitment.
Yeah, for sure. So, and it is definitely not too much. I would say, so there are 4 qualities of an amazing partner. And first and foremost, their values need to be aligned with your values. Like, you need to want to be aligned with them as a human, as a brand, like in the world. I too often see, like, when people first start thinking about like, oh, okay, who could promote my offer? The first thing they go to is, how big is their audience? That's like the first thing they think about. Or, what can they do for me? How much money can we make together? Now, a proper partner program can make a crap ton of money. Like, I'm not saying you can't want to make money together. Like, that is a huge benefit of it. And at the same time, if the values aren't aligned, you're going to burn relationships so quickly. You're going to get the wrong people on board. I actually had a client who, it wasn't even like their values were totally unaligned or anything, but she referred to her community in a specific way, had a very religious partner come on board and send his people to her program, and they were really offended by how she referred to her whole audience. So it was just such a mismatch partnership. So anyway, first of all, make sure that when you're writing down your list of potential partners, that your values are aligned. The second thing that the partner has is they know you, and they know that your program gets great results. So exactly what you said. They love you and they love your program, and they know that it's doing amazing things in the world. And then they also have an audience that can be served by your program. They're not just like knocking on doors down the street like, hey, do you want to buy this thing? Like, they already have a relationship with people that can be served through your offer. Okay. So I
love that. It's so true, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes. Not just anybody, the right people.
Exactly. So those are the 4 qualities. And then the rings of recruitment are, again, a great way to think about. So the innermost ring are people that already have all of these qualities. So they know you, they trust you, they know your product gets great results, they know that they have people. They're honestly probably already referring people to you, even if you don't have a formal referral program in place. They've maybe sent you a couple of people, or they've asked you about a partner program. Like, they are just ripe for the picking. They're excited. They're willing to shout it out from the rooftops. So they're probably current students, former students, current clients, former clients, really close colleagues and friends. And that is always where you should start, right? Again, people start thinking about, ooh, partnerships. That's really cool. I need to recruit somebody that has a list of 300,000 people. No, you don't. We have seen with our friend Selena, some of the top partners on her leaderboard are people with smaller audiences that will go all in and get on those calls, just like you mentioned.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
So that's the first ring, and those are the people I'd write down first on your list, or as you think of them, but mark it 1 or something. The next phase of people is they know you, but they need to know you better, or they need to just learn a little bit more about your product that you're going to be, having as part of your partner program. When I say product, I mean, it could be service, it could be a physical product, it could be any kind of a product. This works across industries. And so potentially these people are former students of a different product or service, or they're colleagues that you have a relationship with, but you wouldn't consider them like super, super close. They're not already knocking down your door asking you to partner with you, but you have some sort of a relationship with. And I'll talk about what to do with those people in a moment. And then the next layer of people, and there are a couple more layers in between there, but the next layer of people are, again, they already are aligned with your values. You know that you would want to, quote unquote, be seen with them in public, because that's what a partnership is. And they just don't really know you yet. And this could be specific people. Like, it could be names that you're like, ooh, this person is on my dream list. Or it could also be categories of people. So let's say that you are a chiropractor. This is like a very broad example, but like if you're a chiropractor and you think, who else is serving my audience? Maybe you write down like acupuncturists in Wisconsin. I don't know.
Personal trainers, massage therapists, a nutritionist. Okay, got it.
Yeah, exactly. So that would be like the categories of people. So let's talk about what you're actually going to do with those people. So in that first innermost ring, your very first step is to create what I call a partner promo page. So on this page, you're going to want to have information about your program. You're going to want to have information about your commission structure. So what percentage are you offering? It's like a sales page, but for your partner program. Like, why do you believe that they have an audience that could be served through this? What's in it for them? What's in it for their audience? And you're going to invite them.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would keep it simple. So many people ask me, like, what's your pitch template?
Yeah.
I'm like, be a human. And it's scary. Like, it's scary to go out there. And I do have templates, and I do. And at the same time, the more that you can genuinely come up from a place of like, this is a win-win, let's partner together, the better you're going to do there.
God, I love that. So just really, you're just saying, just create a page that says, this is what I do. This is why I've invited you. This is why I think that you would be a special partner, and why I think this would be really helpful to your audience. So super authentic. And then, of course, talk about the numbers as well.
Exactly. Exactly. And we often will break things down into, there's a lot of different frameworks for this, but there's like the GEMS test, or there's the DISC method. But, it's like, what's going to be fun in it for them? What are the specific details? What are the numbers? Who else has promoted? Like, what are your testimonials? Like, what impact are they going to make? So all the different kind of ways that everybody's going to benefit is what we love to put on that page. So that's what, and again, I want to be clear, you're only sending this out and you're only inviting that inner ring, maybe some of ring 2 that just need like a little bit more information potentially to get on board and to figure out why this is going to serve their audience or how. So the next ring of people that you already know but need a little bit more information, like, you're not going to just go in for the kill. not that we're killing people here, obviously, but you're not going to go ask them to marry you right now. Like, right. Maybe you've been on a couple dates, but like, you could go on a few more before you really pop the question.
Yeah.
And so for those people, you're probably friends with them on Facebook. Stalk them a little bit. Yeah. What are they into right now? What are they passionate about? What projects do they have going on? How can you support them first? With the caveat, huge caveat, never expecting that it's going to immediately turn around and they're going to partner with you.
Got it.
I truly believe that if you do that, like if you wrote down a list of 20 people and you're like, I'm going to support the heck out of these people, those 20 might not even become your partners, but you will get 20 partners on board. Like, that is going to come back around. Okay. Like, maybe they're going to refer a partner to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's just like that visibility and being seen as that helpful person before making that. So you're going to, essentially what it is you're moving people into the innermost ring.
Got it. By serving them and supporting them. Totally makes sense. By connecting with them, serving them, wondering what they're up to, wondering how you can support them as well, and actually being honest about why you're reaching out, but in a way of giving first. I totally love that. Okay, makes sense.
Exactly. And then for the outer ring, so those categories of people, obviously we're in an interesting time at this recording. in the world, in the events, live events aren't happening, but there are lots of online events. There are groups. So for those categories of people, like, just start to meet people in them. Again, not thinking like, oh, I need to go send them my partner page the day after we meet. But the more people you meet in there, the more synergies are going to happen, the more people that are going to just say, hey, what you do is really cool. Do you have a partner program? Do you have a way that we can refer people to each other?
Yeah.
So you're looking to meet, and then to serve, and then to make the ask. And it is a little scary, and I know from personal experience, having just done it for myself, actually. I've been on all angles of a partner program now, and it's scary, but it's so worth it.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for breaking that out so clearly for us. And so, so people who are listening, if you guys are listening right now and you have a service that that you've gotten people results with before, you've created your system, you have a course or a membership community or a consulting package or an event, or it could just be an ongoing service that you offer within your business. I really think that this is an important way to grow your audience, because the reality is one of the things that we know is that especially businesses in the first 2 to 3 years, as they emerge on social media, they aren't getting the same traction that businesses that launched, for example, on Instagram had, 6 years ago. They aren't getting to 10,000 plus followers right away unless they're buying fake followers. This is a process. It's a long-term process. And I will tell you, the very best way to grow your business long-term is to have people come alongside you who believe in you, who know what you're doing, and that are going to kind of stand shoulder to shoulder and say, yeah, this person right here, they have something great that you're going to love. And Laura is the expert at helping you do that. Imagine I've personally seen this in the partnerships the programs that Laura has spearheaded for entrepreneurs. I've personally seen the growth, but not only the growth, not only the financial benefits, and there are many, but you're up to $12 million that you've seen through the process of your work. But we're talking about friendships. I mean, I will say some of the best friendships, some of the best business friendships I've made are by attending events that Laura organized, bringing together partners, like-minded partners. And these women have become some of my best business friends. So it's super cool on so many levels to actually develop this type of a program in your business. And it's something that I highly, highly, highly recommend. And so, Laura, you mentioned you're just now doing this for yourself. And this is what I really want you to be able to share for people. People are saying, hey, how do I get involved in something like this? How do I start? I have a partner page, like affiliate commissions. They're completely lost on the process of this. And you have just created an amazing program that we are excited to be affiliate partners with called Rock Your Affiliate Program. I am so excited about it. My team is super excited about it. Kelly, my assistant, she's like, oh my gosh, this is so great. I can't wait to, do this. I mean, it is so much fun because again, it's like this circle of awesome business people supporting each other through, supporting you for Rock Your Affiliate Program. So talk to us about what is this program that you are developing, that you have developed, and it's not just developed. This is the same system you've used for people like Amy Porterfield, Selena Sue, and Todd Herman to have them just skyrocket.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much. It has been so much fun. I actually did the beta in 2019 with Amy Porterfield's partnerships manager. She hired somebody full time after I kickstarted the program, and I got to train her with this. And then since then, we've had a number of students go through it and be able to refine it. So it's just so much fun to do. And in Rock Your Affiliate Program, we create the core of the partner program. Which I'm going to say words, and you might not know what these. Well, I mean, you're going to know what they mean, but we create the tech and the assets. So we're creating a legacy partner program. So it's not just one and done. It's something that you can reuse time and time again, continue to add to. Turn on the tap of your referral engine. I just mixed metaphors there, but you can turn on the tap of referral leads and sales when you want them. So we create that, and then we spend a lot of time where it really matters, which is the people. So I have a 4-phase system that just circles around the core of your partner program anytime you want sales or leads to come in the door. So first we focus on attraction, which we talked a lot about today, which is the recruitment piece. So actually attracting partners to you instead of like going out and knocking on doors, which a lot of people try to do. I get pitches all the time that are cold pitches, and I'm like, delete. So we focus on attraction. I have templates for everything I just talked about. So how to do campaigns of recruitment, how to create your partner promo page, all of that. Then we focus on activating your partners so that they want to, or not that they want to, that they know how to promote your products like it's their own and get on board. We talk about amplifying their sales. So what to say and when to communicate the value, to cheer them on, to do all that stuff. That's like my favorite part of a launch, is like actually in the launch or in the promotion period, going into appreciation. So it's attract, activate, amplify, appreciate, which leads partners to come back time and time again. So it's every template that I've created for clients is in Rock Your Affiliate program. We also have strategy sessions and the community. I mean, you touched on this, yes, the money is great. Yes, the visibility is great. All of that's wonderful when you're a partner. And it always comes back to the relationships and the people, and the community in Rock Your Affiliate program have supported each other. They've become clients of each other and promoted each other, and I'm just blown away by the community.
Yeah, the community is amazing. All right, so I will say, we as a company, we are participating in Rock Your Affiliate program, but we're not only doing this. I mean, I've seen your work. It's amazing. We are applying these strategies to continue to grow the Sweet Life company, our business, and my other company I own, Baby Planner Inc. And these are just amazing strategies. And I will tell you, it's like, I think that for... we've been in business now 15 years. I think for the last 15 years, we've used kind of some of these strategies here and some of them there. And I think a lot of people have, as you're going through, you're saying, okay, well, I've done a little bit of this, but it's never really been as organized. It's never really been packaged that well because I'm not an expert at putting together all the pieces. And that's why we as a company really trust you. And so we are with you 100% on Rock Your Affiliate program. And it's actually open. We recorded this podcast very timely. I wish we could have done a little bit earlier, but due to coronavirus and all 3 of my boys being home on Zoom and so many things crashing multiple times, this is where we are right now. I'm so grateful that you're here. So for people listening to this show that want to be part of this program, they're like, yes, this is it. I haven't really taken off yet. So this is what I want to say. If you are new to business, but you're very good at what you do, you've developed your program, your offer, your service, or you're in the process of doing that, and you haven't really taken off yet, you're struggling to get an audience, I would say this is something that I really want you to look into. And of course, if you're an established, like one of our established group of clients that we serve are a lot of business owners that are just trying to scale online, which means they're trying to grow their business, they're trying to increase their sales online, they aren't exactly sure how to do that. This is an amazing opportunity that I fully am behind, and that, like I said, we're not only behind it, our sleeves are rolled up deep in this with you this month, and we're excited to partner with you in this. So how do people get into Rock Your Affiliate program? When does this actually kick off? Because it is timely based on where we are right now and what date that we're in.
Yeah. So this next round, actually, so when people register, they will get access to the first couple of modules right away to just dive on in. But the group kicks off on Monday, May 25th. People can register up until midnight Eastern on Thursday, May 21st. And because we are partnered together in this, you can go to laurasprinkle.com/April and use April's specific link, because that's how we track everything.
Yeah. And we're really excited. And so most of you guys listen to this show. So my ninja skill is helping you actually develop your programs, helping you develop your intellectual property, helping you turn your thoughts into reality and create a strategic system or offer or membership or course. And so we're super excited because when people join your Rock Your Affiliate program, they're also getting access to my Your Signature Offer program, which is thousands of dollars in value. And so because that's what it is, I know a lot of people want to be a part of your affiliate program, but they might not actually have the program yet nailed. And that's where our ninja skills come in. So this is a perfect example, you guys, of just how partnerships work really well together, because what Laura does is such like a glove fit for us and what we help our clients do. So we were super excited when we made that decision. We're like, yes, okay, this fits perfectly. We're going to give away this Your Signature Offer masterclass that we teach to everybody who joins Laura's program. So if you're worried that you don't have a program yet, we've got you covered. So we're excited about that. Okay, again, so tell people where to go register. Again, we're going to be in there with you. Laura's going to be in there with you. And we are looking at the last day to register is the night of May 21st. So if you're in Australia, the last day to register is May 20th. For you. Or no, that would be, it'd be May 22nd. Yeah, it would be May 22nd for our Australian clients and friends. Okay, so that link again is? laurasprinkle.com/April. Yay!
If you want to snag the Your Signature Offer, I love that so much. And I really do believe that partnerships are the way to scale or get started much quicker than what a lot of people are teaching.
Yeah. We like really good, fast, mindful relationship building shortcuts to hit multiple 6 to 7 figures. That's what we're into here. All right. Thank you so much for being a guest on this show. And you guys, this is episode number 175. So everything we talked about, a summary of this, where to find Laura across social media, fun pictures of me and Laura the last time we were together in San Diego. And of course, the link where you can register for this program will be all found in the show notes. I also want to say, if you are wondering if this program is for you, I or one of my team members will jump on the phone with you and chat about it first. So if you're like, I'm not really sure, then there'll also be a link to jump on a call with us so we can chat with you more about this and really make sure it's the right fit, because we don't want you diving into something that maybe isn't a good fit for you. So all the show notes can be found by visiting sweetlifepodcast.com/175. Laura, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you. That was so much fun.
I'm so excited. I forgot what I was going to say when you were talking about your bonus, but that really is like what makes it so win-win-win when you do create a partner program too, because then they get more.
I know.
For the same price.
It is so perfect.